Another month, another comic haul. The last month, the last comic haul. Hey everyone, it's vmcampos, comic book fan. Santa Claus brought me a lot of great comics to wrap up the year, so let's take a look at them. I got the 650th issue of Fantastic Four, a.k.a. Fantastic Four number 5, with the R.I.P. Stan Lee dressing. This is the big wedding issue. Another Marvel book I got was Spider-Geddon, Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider number 3. This is a climactic scene about to happen between Spider-Gwen and, Green Goblin Gwen. Spoiler alert. Over at DC, I picked up Catwoman number 6. Beautiful art germ cover, perfect for the Yule tide. I really like that art, and her expression is great. I'm really enjoying these full art Teen Titan covers. I should have looked up who is the artist of these because I really like them. They look realistic, very luminous, great poses. So I got number 24 and number 25 with Crush. I really like this one, these great purple colors, the action, and like a realistic looking character. Very nice. From DC's Vertical line, I got Goddess Mode for Zoe Quinn mostly. Well, Robbie Rodriguez is in it too, and Rico Renzi. Hey, those names look very familiar. So I don't know much about the book, but I know those names, so that's why I wanted to pick it up. Mature readers. And I got this great new magazine over here, Man Eaters presents Catfight, A Boy's Guide to Dangerous Cats, winter issue. I'm very happy that I got this this book all about cats. I really like cats, so I can't wait to read it and learn about cats. This is from Image Comics. From Image, I also picked up Middle West. This is the Scotty Young and Jorge Corona joint. Issue 1 I reviewed on my podcast, and I thought it was interesting. And let's see where it goes in issue 2. Some more Image books here. This is Unnatural, Mirka Andolfo's Unnatural issue 5. I got the regular cover right here. So this has been a great, interesting, weird series. Very, very well drawn. Very interesting plot. Very sexy and actually kind of violent book. I also got the variant cover, so if you don't want to see some naughty stuff, close your eyes. I also got the Liberatore cover. This is the classic Italian artist who created Ranzerax and such, and other hyper-violent and erotic works in Italy. He did the variant cover, and I got the regular cover. There you go, open up your eyes again, and let's move on. Moving over to Dynamite, I got Red Sonja number 24 cosplay cover. These cosplay covers have been really cool, with a variety of Dynamite properties. Red Sonja, Vampirella, Deja Torres, etc. Here's another one, issue 24. In my WTF file goes Vampirella versus Reanimator. This is also at Dynamite. And we've got Colin Bunn and Blackie Shepherd. Must be a pseudonym as the creative team here. What cover is this? This is cover B. I don't know what the other covers looked like, but this one just stood out. It's so weird. Colors are cool. I love her hair flowing all over the place. There's the Good Doctor right there, and then the injection ooze stuff. Actually, what's the name right here? Can we read that? Sager? Again, WTF. Tank Girl Action Alley number 1. This is from Titan Books. I've been liking the Tank Girl Rebirth. There's been a lot of new titles in 2018. Here's another one. I got the regular Brett Parson cover, and I also got the Greg Staples cover. Look at this. I love this. This weird, grungy, realistic, so gross, so realistic take on the Tank Girl crew. Really like that. Over at Antarctic, I picked up Punchline number 2. This is the regular cover. I wanted the soaring cover, but they didn't have it. This book seems to be hot. So, new character from a venerable publisher. Creative team Williams, Weldon, and Barca. Crisis in Cornell. Final issue of Beasts of Burden. This is at Dark Horse Comics. This is the Evan Dorkin book with Benjamin doing art and Nate Picos. Variant cover by Jill Thompson, I believe, of Scary Godmother fame. So last issue in this limited series, it's just like a cool story about psychic dogs with powers and evil stuff coming to get us. Pretty cool read. He's back. Archie, number 700. So it just seemed like recently we were at issue 666 when it ended. And then the reboot with, who did they reboot it with? A variety of very talented creators. And now they're rebooting it. So we've got Archie Forever. And I got the regular cover, right? Yeah, 701-1. There were a bunch of other interesting covers. Got this one right here. Spencer Savage and Morelli. MS. Who's that? Savage? On a completely different Archie bent, we've got from Archie Horror imprint, Vampironica number 5, variant cover. I love this cover so much. Look at a vampiric Veronica coming from the darkness, clutching your heart in her hand, and then the beautiful blood spray right here. This is by Greg and Meg Smallwood, Scott Herms, and Morelli. It's just amazing. That is going to be the 2019 top cover. Just amazing. Let's get some nostalgia in here with IDW's Disney Afternoon Giant number 2. Now, I don't know if this is yearly, quarterly, monthly, or what. I only saw number 2 at the comic shops. I picked it up and asked for them to track down issue 1. So I grew up with the Disney Afternoon, and I love these characters, and I love the modern take on them, the modern versions of the art. Look at Gadget, so cute. Zipper, leave her alone. This is by Brill, Spector, Castellani, and Mazzaroli. So very nice. Some more IDW goodness. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 88 with an Eastman cover. I liked his style. It's like so out of the modern times. I mean, so far removed from the modern times. These are characters that have been around over 30 years. Eastman is still working on it. Just fascinating. I still, in my heart, it's being published by Mirage, but nope, IDW. So this is number 88, cover B. I went back and picked up Star Wars Adventures, Tales from Vader's Castle number 1, and number 2, and number 3. Because I picked up number 4 for the Robert Hack art. Then I read the story and I liked it, so I got number 5. And then I went back for 1, 2, and 3 just to get the full story. Here's some great Francesco Francavilla covers. His art is always so weird and interesting. I first saw it on Afterlife with Archie, and this is basically a Star Wars ghost story. These were published every week in October. So it was a 5-issue limited series with the characters. I don't know these characters really. Is that Kanan and Chopper, Rocker? I don't know what these characters are. I never saw Star Wars Rebels. And this one's all about Count Dooku and a younger Obi-Wan Kenobi. This one is the young Han Solo and Chewbacca. And then number 4 was with the Ewoks. And then number 5 wrapped it all up in Vader's Castle. Rick and Morty and Dungeons and Dragons, or actually versus Dungeons and Dragons. Issue number 3, cover A. This guy looks very familiar. I'm going to have to turn in my geek card because I don't quite get where he's from. He looks so familiar. Okay, so issue number 3. Morty is loving him. And I also got the variant cover, the stats sheet cover. Here we have Beth as her cleric level 6. Leon Amaranthia. Cool. And then I've got Magic the Gathering Chandra #1, also from IDW. So I got back into playing Magic again, and they're doing a comic book now. So I jumped on board and I got issue #1. Didn't get any of the variant covers, just plain old issue #1 cover. Very cool luminous art on the cover. KWL and Herms. So that's nice. Let's see what the story's about. And lastly, Simpsons Comics number 245. Now, this is the last comic I got of the year, and it's the last comic in the Simpsons Comics series. After 25 years, it ended in 2018, 1993 to 2018. So it's the very last issue. It's a Simpsons send-off. So there you go. There was my last comic haul of the year. Got a variety of comics from some well-known properties, some new stuff, some nostalgic things, some scary things, some rebooted things. Is there anything you like? What are you picking up in the new year? Are you looking out for some cool variant covers, cosplay covers? Are you reading something new and different? Coming back to your classic stuff? Or trying out something that you haven't seen before? I think there's just such a variety of comic books out there nowadays. Everyone's got to find something for everyone. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube, or head on over to Twitter, or better yet, Patreon. Patreon.com/vmcampos. You get a lot of great free stuff there, but I also have rewards in a variety of tiers. $1 and up gives you cool stuff. At the $2 range, I will send you a cool curated comic from my collection. I think it's worth it. This has been VM Campos, and now it's nuptials time.